hour is late. It's time to decide. I'm quite confident that you will make choice wisely. In addressing global warming issues, the scientists have made it quite clear.
Climate change as a self-inflicted wound, if you like,
can wipe out the very meager assets.
We have a climate crisis that is a planetary emergency.
We are so close to the red line that perhaps we may wake up tomorrow and find that there's nothing to save after all.
We have reached a point where we have a real emergency.
The message should be clear. Climate change must take its place along those threats like conflict, poverty.
Climate change is responsible for conflicts that can only deepen in the future if we don't act as soon as possible.
It's the only thing that I believe has the power to fundamentally end the march of civilization as we know it.
You will have a catastrophe added to another catastrophe. Climate change means catastrophically violent weather.
Like wildfires and devastation.
Rising sea levels.
Rising food prices.
To the spread of disease.
If the future of the world depended on me, what would I do?
The North Polar ice cap is melting so fast. But what seems to me to be important is that some of the effects we are witnessing now are happening twice as fast as scientists were predicting just 5 years ago.
A report issued earlier this year by the UN Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change concluded both that global temperatures are rising, that this is caused largely by human activities.
And if you look at the fourth assessment report of the IPCC, we've assessed several stabilization scenarios.
In 2010, there could already be as many as 50 million environmentally displaced persons due to climate change, desertification, and deforestation.
Experts tell us that the situation underlying the crisis is not a temporary one.
And it's getting more and more difficult every day.
And there's no guarantee that human civilization can survive.
The doomsday clock of climate change is ticking ever faster towards midnight. We are simply not reacting quickly enough.
Do we need to move faster to answer the question? Yes, we do, because we have less time than we thought we had.
So climate change is obviously going to have a major negative impact.
The scale and the pace of environmental change at the beginning of the 21st century are a serious wake-up call to us as human beings on this planet.
We know without a doubt that global warming is a reality, and the question today is not is it happening and not is it bad, but what are we going to do about it?
We are all part of the problem of global warming. Let us all be part of the solution.
The challenge you face is to prove to people that you are serious about adaptation to the unavoidable.
Meat production and consumption is hugely intensive in terms of carbon dioxide emissions.
More than all cars, trucks, and ships added together.
Unless we change our food choices, nothing else matters, because it is meat that is destroying most of our forests. It's meat that pollutes the waters. It is meat that is creating disease, which leads to all our money being diverted to hospitals. So it's the first choice for anybody who wants to save the earth.
The food we eat and how it's grown and the kind of food we eat matters a lot.
Everything comes with an environmental price. Beef production in particular.
We consume far too much meat in this world.
Because there's where the climate problem is, our meat consumption.
Something that's harmful even for human health.
我们今天要减少二氧化碳的排放啊，我们素食的方式绝对是非常有效的一个方式。
I do eat a lot of vegetarian meals. I think that's something we can all do.
That's one of the easiest ways that we can make an immediate and quite substantial impact.
There are some wonderful environmental benefits in terms of
taking a couple of steps lower down the food chain.
And the choice we face is a really simple one, actually.
Just for one day, or more than that, become a vegetarian.
Let us approach climate change not simply as a looming future threat, but as a present opportunity to work together.
The time for action is now.
What can the government do to help? What can you do to help? How can we do this together?
And it's about what we do from this point on and this point forward.
Individuals can take action.
We have to play our part.
And as individuals, through the choices we make, the purchases we make.
If we once understand this and take the necessary actions, then we actually have a much better situation.
And if you eat less meat, you will be healthier, and so would.
Our generation has inherited an incredibly beautiful world, and it's really in our hands whether our children inherit the same world.
That is our duty, so that our children can have a decent quality of life on this planet.
We cannot be anything less than courageous and revolutionary in our approach to tackling climate change.
It's a win-win situation if you eat less meat.
Living in harmony with the natural world is the only way for the future. 6 billion people, one planet, one chance to get it right.
Go veg, be green, and save our planet.
在这期节目中，可能有一些画面会引起您和家人的不安，尤其是家中的未成年人，应该在家长的指导陪同下观看。请注意，拍摄这些节目完全是迫不得已的原因。不收看它，人们永远看不到真相和内幕，永远被蒙在鼓里，悲剧永远无法改写，动物永远无人解救。在您收看节目的同时，请不要责怪画面和内容。真正需要谴责的是对动物们的残忍和人类自身的贪婪消费，因为如果这些消失了，下面的画面自然就拍摄不到了。
在一切以经济利益为前提的考量下，大规模、密集式、封闭性的企业化农场已经逐渐取代传统式农场。所有的作为无非是期望能够以最低的成本换取最高的经济效益，因此大部分的经济动物也就在这样的畜产形态下变成一具具肉品制造机器。对于大部分人而言，经济动物只是长期被人类所饲养、改良，并供给人类饮食生活所必需的一种东西。很少人会想到，它们也是活生生的生命。它们会呼吸，会玩耍，它们有感觉痛楚的神经系统，具有喜怒哀乐的情绪，以及恐惧残虐、害怕死亡的生存意志。为了能够不断的交配产子，以达到每年2.2胎次的生产量，才刚生完小猪28天的母猪就被移出分娩栏，等待再交配生产。而小猪们则在正常离乳前4周就被迫离乳，与母亲分离，从此再也无法见面。配完种的母猪必须严格限制活动，以避免流产。因此它们几乎终生都在狭小的空间中度过，连转身都没有办法。而这种设计往往使得它们较为突出的部位，由于经常与铁栏杆擦撞，而更容易受伤。没有行动的自由，没有哺育的乐趣，只有囚禁的伤痕、倦怠，以及焦躁不安的情绪。
我想剪尾巴主要作用就是因为现在在台湾来讲，我们企业化养猪的情况之下，一般来讲就是说它是比较集约式的一个饲养。集约式饲养的话来讲，就是说 猪的活动空间比较小，所以它比较容易产生打斗啊这些。那尾巴的话，一般我们讲就是尾巴它是接近中枢神经，所以尾巴的时候我们把它剪掉的主要目的就是说让它可以咬可以打斗的机会，咬伤的机会比较减少一点，所以不会造成一个损失。阉割的目的有一个很重要的目的，它就是因为在它成长过程里面不会造成一个，因为你没有阉割造成它这个肉质上面残留一些味道在里面，这个第一个。那第二点的话就是说，因为你